Hi guys, and welcome to another train sim review and showcase. Today we're having a look at the Mesh Tools 3F, better known as the Jinty. So, straight into it, no messing about. First thing, variation. Basically, as much as the classic carriage unit's life. So British Railways, dual sands, or however you say it, Lake Crest, another version of Lake Crest. Don't really know what the difference is. Early Crest, another early Crest, and then you've got LMS and LMS early, which is I think this one is LMS early and this is LMS late, and this which is NCB, so National Code Board, which is actually quite funny because it doesn't have any train brakes because it doesn't have them on the exterior, which is quite cool. So forget about those wagons and that brake van. I'll go into them later. So you join me here and part of your family. Let's just climb up to our loco. So welcome on board the Jinty. The first thing, straight into it. There is advanced and not an advanced, so you can drive it on advanced mode or not advanced mode. Evidently, this is advanced mode. It's not like Victory Work stuff where you can choose actually dynamically. This is set before the scenario, but nonetheless, this is very cool because I would drive it on advanced mode. So, first we've got under the this is all in advanced mode. You've got whammy reverser. Now it's interlock, so I have to do this. Sorry, I have to do this. So I can move it forward and back. And it's low enough, so let's just cut that. I need to... Right. One thing I will say is the cab views are a bit weird because you've got this one which is proper, but you've got this one which is kind of weird. But anyway. Okay, there we go. So, next thing, we've got very nice brakes. We've got different variations on the LMS versions. So you've got different types of brake handles. You have also, it depends on the loco. As you can see, this one hasn't got an outside ejector. But if you go to the... I know some of them do. Depends which one you choose. There you go. This one's actually got that ejector. And the brake control, as you can see, is different. So, this is quite funny because it's the first time I've actually driven this Jinty. So, okay, so apparently, this is an automatically... I need to see. That's very weird. Whatever. Right, so let's go. Let's get some lights on. Blowing off again. Another thing, you can open the windows, which is very nice. Oh, there is one thing I am missing from this pack, which kind of to me makes a big difference. For me, Jinties are one. I had one. It's missing the Somerset and Dorset Joint Railway Jinty because that's what got my love into Jinties when I bought my Hornby model. Rather, my parents bought me a Hornby model, and to a weathered version. I mean, I doubt you. I mean, on my beautiful Heritage Railway, of course, they're spick and span. But if you had it on Return to Mardy, I doubt it would have to. It would be so clean. And what I'm trying to find out is how to really work these brakes. It has got work, as you can see, it's got moving brake blocks. Even though this thing was released in 2012. So let's get this reverser fully forwards. It's a bit slow. There we go. Let's open the old reg a little bit. Let's whistle, which you've got small whistle and a looped whistle. We've also got a handbrake on, so let me just take that off. There we go. Let's just pull out. As you can see, the windows the windows are also open from the outside, which makes it look very nice. There we go. Slowly pulling out. So, if you guys are interested in these wagons, I can send you the reskin, but you will need to copy the geos manually. So these were commissioned by TTB Daniel, which is one of the members of my channel, and what's it making that horrible sound for? But still, won't close the reg. Oh, we're blowing off again. Right, so these were commissioned by Daniel, TTV, and basically it's just a wagon that says flipping random bastard on the side. And then this brake van was made by myself, and it's called Santa Barbara. Okay. And it's got PPRW bits on it, like a modified um, gauge and PPRW written on the top. It always displays all the lights just cause, and I like it that way. Right, let's just stop the Jinty. The thing I don't like about this version is it doesn't appear to have a steam brake. So let's just use the HUD to get that back quickly. Now we're going to couple to this. I know Jinties were a bit mixed traffic, but for me a Jinty is a freight locomotive. Ah, right. We may have a bit of a problem because I didn't realise that there isn't actually some points joining those two tracks, even though it's me who built the route, so well done me. So let's just pull back and see how many wagons of those we can pull. Just actually doing what Jinties did in most of their life, which is shunting. So let's go do some shunting. So about the low FPS, as usual, caused by the hundreds of Jinties I've placed here. If I look that way, as you can already see, it's 150. So very nice looking there. Joint sounds are nice and everything. Just gently. Whoa! Okay, that did not go as planned. I'm just Bertie's going to murder me for this, but we'll just load back in, no problem. Sorry about this, guys. Bertie's going to murder me because he hates horrible videos like this one. I'm just not 100% used to it, and also we can use it as a bit of kind of tool. So, given I have already shown you the version with that kind of brake, I will now show you the other kind of brake. What I do need though is to check something on Steam, which is not the price. Although I can check that too. Let's just type in Jinty. It's $11.99 as usual. But in theory, it comes with a plough, but I don't know how to fit the plough. In theory, meaning theoretically 100%. Apparently, it doesn't. Looked as if it did though. No. Sorry guys, this is a massive pain in the neck. Yes. Also, it comes with some rolling stock, which I didn't decide to show off because it's basically Kuju rolling stock with good sounds, so no point showing that off. Come on. There we go. Come on, load all the assets in. There we go. So let's just, given you've seen all the variants, we're going to make a bit of a sacrifice here. So we're going to go over to the station, and we're going to bin all these variants to get like massive gain in FPS. Bin that one, and then we'll also put in. Is it the late one that comes? Yeah, it's the late version that comes with the cool thingy, my bob. So let's just place us there in the head jump. I'll also put some of the wagons down actually, so that you can see them. I actually don't know which of they are, so I'm not going to bother. Right, sorry about that mess and train sim crashed. So this must be the worst review ever to be seen in train sim. Yeah, wait for it. We're coming back. You can even have a bit of this. There we go. LOL. Sorry guys, this is being an absolute and utter mess. Mainly caused because I didn't have the scenario properly prepared. And also I didn't know how to write that variation of the Jinty. So it takes me 20 seconds to get over to the Pointy Railway. There we go. And I will stop boring you with my stream stuff and get straight back into it. Not that one. That one. All yours again there, Trainton. So we'll just quickly head over back to Pontypandy, given this is a bit of a detour, let's just say. And then we'll couple straight up to those coaches, not coaches, wagons, and we can take them down to Pontypandy Head so that we can test out the strength of this locomotive, the LMS Jinty. So let's just quickly come on, trains. So yeah, it's quite funny because it did say Jinty plough. So let me have a look at the manual because it might say something about fitting the plough. Manual doesn't wanna manual. There we go. It's actually a really nice manual. As let me show you that manual. It's really nice because it's actually like textures and everything to pretend it's like an old book. It might even be like scanned book with that changed. I'm not sure. That looks really, 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 really nice. So I'm just going to quickly head over to, where, PP, over here. Come on. There we are. So let's just I think it's going to kind of take me back to the beginning of the scenario, isn't it? Yeah. Great. Let's just, sorry guys, this is being an awful review. It's almost like a tiny stream. But well, this is awful stuff. Here we are. There we go. I don't know why it's an LMS. So can I have? So was it LMS late that had what I wanted? It wasn't BR then, was it? So it's got that, and it's got the brake valve I want. So guys, just excuse me a bit because I want to have a look at the manual to see if I can put. I'll show you in a sec, guys. Because it does say, doesn't it have a kind of thing on numbering? No. You just got the liveries. Right. Oh yeah, there we go. Shed code. Wagons. No. No. Okay, fine. Doesn't have any. But what I was going on about is if I go like here and press J. I can't remember where it was. Jinty plough. See? Got there. Jinty plough. But there's nothing to be placed. So let's just get ahead on this thing and let's get driving. After this very long detour. Right, so let's get back straight back into it. Let's flip these windows open. You can see the cab layout's a little bit different on this one. This has already got the brake handle I was talking about, which is a slightly different one. So let's just get that. And then it's also got the really cool ejector. Right. So this is the version of the Jinty I like driving most. The most. There we go. So let's just reverse this gently. We'll set up our correct headlights. There's also kind of different whistle variations. Come on. Oh, right. Yeah, before we can go, we've got to release the brakes. So the brakes, we've got this ejector, which is just your plain ejector. But then there's also, you've got your steam brake, by the way, there on this one, which is cool. But then you've also got, if I press P, like it will pull that handle there. Was it P? No, was it K? No. What was it? O. No. What a mess. K. N, wasn't it? No. God, what a blooming mess. I forgot what it was, guys. There we go, it's U. So if I pull on that, it opens and you can see the... And not only that, but if I now go here, you can see the whole mechanism being pushed and pulled to be activated. So that's the large ejector. Given we're like loco and we're going to be running an unfitted train, we'll just use the smaller one. Now we can run off after this series of fails. There we go, that's better. And also, as with most mesh tool stuff, you can see the controls being operated from the outside. Using the steam brake to stop now. There we go. A couple lots of my wagons here, which are not included in the pack, but anyway. And let's take this stuff down to Pontypandy Head. Let's just go fully forwards, release the brakes. Come on. And there we go. And now I'm going to change the head code from this to the hell. That's weird. just kind of someone dragged them out of the way, which is we've got the correct head code on now. And off we go. Pulling some flipping random wagons. If I actually open the throttle completely, it gets yanked out of my hand like in real life. The reverser does, I mean. Let's just do that. Let's close the cocks. We've got a lovely looking fire. Very nice looking fire there. With coal. And I'm probably going fast enough actually. Get you a view inside the brake van. My customised brake van for the Pontypandy Railway. You get a better view of it all. Yes. Crash it. There we go. I mean, just compare the weather. I mean, the wagons are mesh tools as well, funnily enough. But just compare the weathering on those wagons to the weathering on that loco. I just love my flipping random bastard wagons. With my super cool brake van. So let's stop. So let's just stop the brakes. Close the small ejector. Just stop the brakes faster. This thing, of course, comes with realistic wheel slip, as per usual with Mesh Tools add-ons. I was actually really neglecting them at the beginning, but then I bought my first Mesh Tools add-on, and since then I've loved them so much. There we go. Let's start opening that again. Just hope you're not, it's not drowning me out. No, it's fine. Right, release the printer vacuum, and let's push back down to Pontypandy Head, which the point should now be set for. Yep. Right, let's get that. There we go. I'm doing, yep. Let's just close the cylinder cocks. There we go. Nice little whistle. What I actually did was hold B for the long one, and then press space. So you get that kind of ending, because if not, it's just like that. Right, there we go. So let's close the reg now. We've got to be extra careful now, because this hill is flipping hard hill to stop. So let's just, first thing we've got to do is get the help from that bloody brake van. And I'm just going to dump my brakes using the actual train brake. Okay, brake van is helping us slow down. Alright, release that and get rid of the brakes on the brake van. And now we can stop with the actual I just love opening the large ejector, it's so cool. There you go. Not that we need to. There you go, and we can just stop. As you can see, I'm actually setting the reverser from, there you go. There we go. Whoa! My mouse does like doing that. Don't know why. And we'll correct the headlamps. Not sure which one it was. It's very confusing on these Mesh Tools logos. I think it was 2. Yeah. So let's, yeah, everything's released. So let's go for it. Let's go down to Hatchworth. Let's just get that down to that there. And yeah, let's just thrash it. What I will do though is close the windows because we will pick up this thing. Can't actually get hold of this window. Let's go to this side. And there we go. So we're now ready for a bit of a speed. Yeah, let's just thrash it. give it a bit of coal. We're fine on water. You can just see this thing's a beauty. Beautiful LMS stuff. This is right. So let's just close that reg a bit. Beautiful LMS livery here. You can actually turn the headlamps on and off and put them on reverse as well, by the way. So yeah, we should now be coming up to Hatchworth after that small delivery. It's such a beautiful loco, and it's even got animated valve gear. If you look underneath, you can see them going up and down there. Beautiful. Beautiful whistle that. Now what I will do is shut you down and about there. I just need the HUD because I'm not really sure about the percentages. I'm doing 45 miles an hour, which for a Jinty seems about right. Going on. Got blower as well, by the way. We appear to have hit top speed. No, we're not. Still speeding up to about 50 miles an hour, which is about 80 kilometers an hour. Let's just get another. Sorry about this grass, it does like to load in. There we go. So there you can see the valve gear again. Let's ease that down a bit so that we can get you up to about 50 miles an hour. Yeah, that should be fine. Hole-wise, still going in. And we're coming up to Hatchworth, which is where the video will end. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shut the blower off. There you go. I'm going to close the dampers. Don't really need all that pressure. I'm going to stop firing, go okay. I'm going to close it. There you go. I'm going to close the reg. Just keep it open a little bit more. See how much speed we can push it up to. Apparently it doesn't want to go. It goes over 50. See? Oh, come on. Yeah, I think we're just running out of pressure, that's the problem. Doesn't really matter. Right, let's just close the reg. And let's open this. Once we're in view, there's the station. Let's open up that steam brake a bit. And let's get this down to 40. There we go. Looking beautiful on the Pontypandy Railway. I always found this roof hatch very funny because it's like, it's not openable, but it is in real life. It's just like a hatch. It's quite weird. Right. Right. And so let's just give it a little bit more steam brake. There we go. That's enough. And we should now be pulling into the platform here at Hatchworth on the correct lines. Not right. Passing Hatchworth signal 006 here. Should close behind us. There it is. Should go down. There you go. Let's just start getting that into neutral just so I don't need to do it after. Open the silcocks. Let's open our door, which looks a bit weird because we're kind of on it, but anyway. Just change view. I think you can put the seat down as well. There you go. And let's just close the ejector. and dump the brakes. And just turn on the handbrake. I do love tank engines. And turn off those. So my weird review, let's say, on the mesh tools. So I just love that sound of steam rushing out that large ejector and the mechanism that activates it and everything. So, what do I think of the mesh tools 3F Jinty? Well, I give it a solid 8 out of 10 because sounds I'd say 7 out of 10. Variation is about 8 out of 10. Models 10 out of 10. And functionality is 10 out of 10. So that's a solid 8.5. It's a solid 8.5 for me, which travels both ways. And I hope to see you in my next video or stream. Bye, guys.